reminds me of that seeding game against Boston where you sort of bided your time and then you just sort of shook off, especially in the third quarter, to get like 7 dunks to 15 points there. Was there a point where you just sort of said to yourself, it's go time? Sort of what triggered that Bam Adebayo we saw in the third quarter and then in the second half?
Coach came up to me in the third and he was like, I need all defensive team Bam. And from there, I had to start it on defense, and then my offense started flowing with it. So, I give credit to Spell.
And then how much easier does it make it when a guy like Duncan is getting outside early and really sort of opening the floor also? That sort of yin and yang thing. Thank you.
It's just, me and Duncan kind of feed off each other, man. He gets going early, and then they open up lanes for me, and if they crash, easy sprays the dunk because he hot.
Reynolds.
I like that shirt.
This is not the two-game thing. You guys have had an ability to come back all year. Have you figured out if there is something about this year that just leads to the opportunity for this?
We got grit. That's about all I can tell you. We got grit, man. I'm happy to be on this team with these guys because, everybody in here has a different story, but we all come from nothing, and that's what's beautiful about this team, man. You put guys that came from nothing together, and they have a vision, and we just trying to foresee that vision. But we don't want to keep doing that. That is not our goal to keep being down 12 or 13 points. Yeah, even worse. Like, we don't want to do that.
Rebecca Harlow?
Yeah, two-part question for you here. But, is this what you expected? This team has come out. You guys have gone 10-1. You've been the most successful team in the playoffs here in the bubble so far. And on top of that, describe the confidence that there is on this team when you can come out and have a third quarter the way that you did, and then the way Butler can step up in the way that he did late, or Duncan or Tyler, or it goes on and on and on with who can come up with big plays.
That's the thing about this team, man. You never know who's gonna have a good night. Going into that second half, everybody thought I was checked out. Except for the people in our circle and on our staff and on our team. They just keep telling me, like, it's go time, turn that switch on. And I turned that switch on in the second half.
And then just to follow up on that, with your team being 10-1, is this what you expected?
To win?
Just to be where you are, the success that you've had coming into these playoffs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we didn't come into this playoffs just to say we got there and then, it's that. We came into these playoffs trying to win a championship. And that's the main goal. Make the main thing the main thing. Everybody wants to win a championship. We keep stacking these wins, and hopefully we get to that. We'll get to that point. But right now, 2-0. We gotta keep stacking these W's.
Anthony Chang.
I know you guys have been on Jimmy, especially you, to be more aggressive offensively at some points in the season, but tonight he made an impact without scoring much. What is it about him where he doesn't need to shoot the ball, he doesn't need to score the ball, and he can still have an impact down the stretch that he did tonight?
We all trust each other. I was having a rough first half, and I'm in my head, I'm thinking about other things, and my teammates kept talking to me. So we just gotta have trust in each other, and I feel like Jimmy has trust in us to make plays and do our thing, and he knows when he got to get in that mode, and he did that without scoring tonight, and he knew that. He did it with defense.
Mark Spears.
Mommy call.
Going back to Miami, played for Rock and Isaiah on the road. What is your mentality where you're going home, but you're not going home, but you have a nice 2-0 lead?
Man, that 2-0 lead don't mean anything. We got to finish the job. That's bottom line. And we got a good good balance of players. So you got young players who know they're eager to, who are happy to be up 2-0, and then you got the veterans who've been up 2-0 and a team has came back. So we got a good balance of guys and experience to shut that water off and just focus on every game.
How about the
Will
environment?
Mansell?
Hold on.
Bam, you can't touch.
Hold on real fast. Say it again.
The environment in which you're not going to get the advantage of being home and trying to do this. Just trying to do it against
At this point, that's when competitive nature comes out. You don't got the crowd. You don't got a lot of family, and you got your team. So your team brings that energy. You bring that energy, and that's how we chipping these wins, man. I feel like I said it from the beginning. I feel like the Miami Heat are built for the bubble.
Will Mansell?
There you go.
Hey,
what up,
man,
Will?
There were a couple. How are you, man? There was a couple moments where it seemed like you either got tripped or kicked or pushed while you were trying to get away from the defender. Did you sense that? Are things getting a little extra chippy there? Was that just the spirit of competition, or did you notice some moments where things were a little chippy, I guess?
That's just competition. At the end of the day, nobody's going. Well, I feel like nobody should be able to, push you over or do something and get away with it. But, that's just bringing the competition out of everybody. It might get a little chippy in the game. You feed off of that type of energy.